Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
So here's something about my life as a teenage robot, right?
Okay, we'll lead back into that. Alright, I accept it.
Yeah, okay. No, this episode might be uploaded out of order. I don't fucking know, alright? So here's the thing about, hey, so, did that show ever ended?
Good
like, did it have
question.
a real resolution?
Good question.
Right? Like, I remember watching it on Nickelodeon when it aired, right?
Uh-huh.
But I think that show had a weird production history where there was such a wide gap between episode release, right? That
right.
I don't think it ever ended. Like so you know how a season can end, right?
Uh-huh.
But I don't think it had a show finale. They just had a season finale, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that show ever had like you know how Samurai Jack originally back in when the initial Samurai Jack, right? It just ended, right? There was no resolution to Samurai Jack until they made the season 5 a few years ago and everything, right?
Yeah.
I think is that what happened with my life as a teenage robot?
The thing is, from what I'm reading here, apparently, because of poor ratings, after 2 seasons, they canceled this.
What? How does that have poor ratings? It was a show about a robot girl.
Well, yeah, but apparently it had poor ratings.
Do people not have a fetish for robot girls?
Poor ratings is what do you call it? Poor ratings is kind of subjective in terms of maybe a lot of people watch it here or a significant amount. But
I think it's something wrong with 90s kids, right? They didn't have a thing for robot girls, all right?
No,
I played near Automata, all right? I've seen robot girls, all right?
No, but for real, I think it might just because they expected a certain number of ratings, and while they may have just and you know how EA was disappointed that a game I don't recall which one it was, but one of their releases only got a few million copies sold rather than the projected amount that they had.
Mm-hmm.
It might be something like that. I cannot say, if only because I haven't looked too deeply into it. But
the show just I'm going through the Wikipedia page. I guess the show just ended. With no real resolution to the show.
Yeah. No.
Wow, that sucks. I want my stupid robot girls, all right? Let's look. If 2B has taught me anything, we need more sexy robot girls in media, all right?
Okay, all right. I think you're saying some problematic things right now, Austin. I don't think we should continue.
Look. I've seen Space Jam, all right? I saw what happened because of Space Jam, okay?
Oh well, everyone kind of did go through something like that because of Space Jam.
But we need it with robot girls, all right? We just robot girls, okay? I don't know what I'm trying to lead with this.
I don't know either, man. Girls. Maybe you're trying to lead into fucking toy listings. I don't know.
So welcome back to our initial thoughts about Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, alright? So this is the next Super Sentai that's gonna happen that's gonna air after Martian Sentai Kira Major, alright? So you, as a person with no knowledge about tokusatsu or Super Sentai, well, I also am a person with years of knowledge about tokusatsu or Super Sentai, okay?
Yeah, okay, we're going back into that, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So that was the cold open as we like to establish ourselves, okay? About robot girls, all right? Robot girls.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm like that. What's his name from Ancient Alien? Who's like aliens, right? I'm literally doing the exact same hand motion right now as I say robot girls.
Of course you are, Austin, because I would expect you to do that at this point in time.
I like robot girls, all right?
As you have zealously stated earlier, yes, I believe you do,
William,
Austin.
in this 20 to 30 minute video, I'm gonna establish 45 years worth of Super Sentai knowledge to you. So that way when Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger starts, I don't have to explain a single thing about that season to you, alright? Hey, that's a lot of seasons if you think about it.
Yeah.
That's 45 years worth of history. Alright, so as a recorder of this, there's been leaks and rumors, alright? Because, everything gets leaks and everything gets rumors, right?
Yeah, at this point, it's intentional.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To get discussions going.
So as a recorder, they leaked the design for the Red Ranger, the Red Ranger design for the next season of Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, right? So here's the thing. So normally in Super Sentai, right? It's normally the Red Ranger that's the leader, okay? Because
Right.
you're like, yeah, red, because that's the boys' color. No, that is not always true. We have had season where even though there's a Red Ranger, he's not the leader, okay? He's just like, hey, yo, I'm on the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the last big one I can remember was Kaku Ranger, or it was known in Power Rangers. Power Rangers was Alien Ranger. It was those Ninja Rangers, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that season, it was the White Ranger that was the leader of the team, and the Red Ranger was just there, like, "What's up? What's up? I'm the Red Ranger," but he wasn't the leader of the team.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, as the terrorists, we have the suit leaked for the Red Ranger, and we see that it is a fucking mess of a design. I am not gonna lie, this suit is super busy right now because we are both looking at it right now. He has a lot going on. Okay.
Yeah, he has the cape and the shoulder pads and all those colors going on with the bracelets and arm bands.
Yeah, it's really busy. So the V in Super Sentai is the quote unquote symbol of the series for some fuck. I don't know why it's the V, because I think it has something to do with V also being 5, right? Mm-hmm. The V stands for victory and all that shit. Yeah, it's the Roman numeral for 5, and every Sentai team has 5 Rangers, so that's the quote unquote series symbol. Like each season has their own symbol and all that shit, right?
Right.
Because like in Carrot Major, we have the stupid gemstone from Carrot as the series symbol, But overall, the V is the Sentai's series symbol, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he has a lot of shit going. Like he has all this, and here's the thing about his suit. His suit is a callback to the original Super Sentai, the first season, Gold Ranger, the one that aired back in fucking 1970, like early 1970s. So I'm gonna link to you the first design. I'm not gonna post any of this image online in this video. That's so much fucking work. I'm just gonna post the one fucking image of the Red Ranger and call it a day. But this is the original design of the first Red Ranger, okay? Of Super Sentai from Gold Ranger. This is Aqua Ranger, alright? So
they were all V's. They all had V's on their chest, man.
Yeah, I told you V is a predominant symbol within the Super Sentai season. I have My Life as a Teenage Robot Wikipedia page open, but I forgot about that. Let me close this window, and let me close this other window that has My Life as a Teenage Robot open as well, but except it has the letter R and ends with the number 4 in it. Let me close that page as well. I'll look at that page later.
Okay then.
So
continue.
Okay, so enough about My Life as a Teenage Robot, right? So his suit is very busy, okay? So he has his suit of, I don't know if he has a name, Zenkai Juran, I guess.
Zenkai Juran, I think, yeah.
I don't know if Juran means anything. Is that an actual word?
I mean, probably in Japan. I can't say for it.
Okay, I just pulled up an American Romanian engineer. Okay, I guess that's what he's supposed to be a reference to.
So he's supposed to represent a famous American Armenian engineer or something like that?
Yes. Hold on. I looked up translation to see if it means anything. Fuck. Does this? From what I heard, it's a. What the fuck does this shit even mean? Spanish, French dictionary. Okay, none of this shit helps. Okay, I don't. Okay, okay. Fuck Google Translate. Google Translate has failed me once again. All right.
I mean, Google Translate was never good, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus. What does this? Okay, that's fucking worthless. So Zenkaiger Red, the Red Ranger, is the quote unquote leader of this, and he has a big, like, I really don't like his design from an initial standpoint. It's super busy, okay, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, he has so much. Like, this looks like a design you would get mid-season. This is like a mid-season upgrade as a suit, rather than a starting. Because this is based off of. This is what he starts off with. This is what he starts off with, apparently.
Wait, is that?
Like, he just starts off.
Is that confirmed that that's what he starts off with?
Yeah, apparently that's his initial design. Because you know I had Kira Major, right? We just started off with the Rangers in their shitty spandex, and then we get that stupid Phoenix armor that they now wear every now and then, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what this suit looks like. Like, it looks like something you get mid-season as your upgrade. But no, this is what he apparently starts off with.
Well, at least it looks a lot. It looks like definitely looks like it had a lot more work put into it than with Kira Major with like the freaking Phoenix suits.
Because so according to what the rumor mills are starting off with, he is the only human on the team apparently.
Oh wait,
and the other 4 Rangers are robots.
Okay, all right. So
yeah, remember talking about how robot girls, right?
Oh God! Oh God! Austin, no! I didn't expect it to actually work out like this. I didn't expect. I didn't expect this. What? No! God damn it! Oh my God! Oh God! You freaking! I just went through a real life plot twist, and I don't think I like it. I really don't. Oh my God.
Okay, no, apparently his name is Zenkaiger. Apparently that's his name.
Oh, Zenkaiger, huh?
Yeah. Okay, that's a really threatening name. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So this is so Zenkaiger. This is really fucking busy, and I really don't like this suit design. I feel like it just has so much going on for it.
Also,
for a base form. Like, I like the V because this is like I said. So with Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, this is the 45th season, right? Mm-hmm. That means it's an anniversary season, and Japan loves doing their stupid anniversary shit, right? Like, oh boy, it's that time of the year. Hasn't been an anniversary yet. Let's pull it off, you know. Let's do our anniversary shit, right?
Yeah.
So from an anniversary, it makes sense because this snake suit is definitely a callback to the original suit, and it has all the Rangers colors. Like, oh yeah, these are the Rangers colors, you know. Yeah, fucking put that. Like, it has every color in it.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like a lot of the colors just like it should have just focused at least on the red and white. I feel, but like because all the other colors just really just kind of just mess with it, you know.
Yeah.
That and
because as of the time we don't have photos of the other, so we might do a follow-up depending, I don't fucking know, depending on how far I want to invest into for me to explain to you Super Sentai knowledge, so that way when the series starts I don't have to explain more of it, right? Yeah. So basically this is Zenkaiger. He's the leader, and his design is a callback to the original Aka Ranger from Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger, the first Sentai season. And we're just gonna break down this article right now, so I can just go through all the shit. Big one type of character, all right, from this article. So this is from the second season. The second season. I think it was the second season. Big was who was Big One? Like, I really don't remember Big.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. This thing, the helmet's kind of giving me some Kamen Rider vibes. A little bit.
Oh yeah. So Big One was the second. Well, it was from the second or third season or something like that. And basically in that season, this is what I was going back to earlier about how you have a season with a Red Ranger, but that doesn't mean he's the leader. In that season, Jakka, Jakq, right? You pronounce it as Joker for some fucking reason.
That's
right.
What? How? You know what? Never mind.
Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Jakka is how you shorten the word Joker into, okay?
Sure, yeah.
If you short the word Joker, it's shortened to Jakka, alright? I've seen Ruby, alright? I've seen Ruby, alright? And I may at some point during my Rubiness may not have made a fan team who was pronounced Jakka, but was shortened for the form Joker, alright? In my Ruby fan fiction day, alright?
Okay.
So basically in Jakka, there was a character called Big One, alright? And straight off the bat, that is a baller name, alright? He just straight up says, yeah, what up? I'm the Big One. Right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna link you to Big One's design right now. And in that season, even though they had a Red Ranger, right? He was the real leader of the team. He just straight up he doesn't appear until like 20 episodes into the series, and then he's like, or some shit like that. He's like, hey yo, then he's like, all of a sudden, yeah, I'm the boss. Well, technically he was seen. Yeah, he's the Big One.
That's a design right there.
Yeah, I tell you, early Sentai season was insane in terms of what they were doing.
Oh man, I mean, it's simple. I'll give it that. But man, it makes a statement. It is right there. Oh my god.
Yeah. So he is from the second, and that's it. He was the official leader of the team, even though that team had 4 other Rangers, and they had the Red Ranger starting off, but he doesn't appear till like 20 episodes, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm the leader now. Fuck the Red Ranger.
Wait, is
like,
that,
yeah, fuck that shit."
This is literally like, yeah, I'm the leader, and then he's just the leader for the rest of the season. Is that really it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Even though for 20, we had the Red Ranger going off, giving off commands. Then he shows like, nah, fuck that. I'm the leader now. He's like, look at me, I'm the leader now.
How well did that go over with audiences, or at least when you watched it? I don't.
Look, this was 1976. I don't know what the fuck happened in 1976, right?
Did you?
Right? There was an Olympics happening that year, I guess. I don't know.
Did you watch it? I'm assuming. I want to get your opinion on how you felt when this happened.
I have not seen early 70s Sentai because they don't exist as sub episodes, or they don't exist online. They're not lost media per se, right? Because there was VHS release, but no one has gone through the efforts of uploading them online. Right? Or even if they done, it's incomplete. Like I know for Jacka, right? I think only like 20 episodes of the series been sub, and that show had Jacka had 35 episode sub. I mean 35 episode total, right? So early Sentai is really a loss for a Western perspective. 70s through 90s Sentai is really a lost medium because not all of it is sub, or no one has gone through the effort of subbing all of those seasons. It's not like with Doctor Who, right, where you can find early Doctor Who. Not early Doctor Who, but like 70s Doctor Who or something like that. Right? It's not like that. But like early 70s, like early Sentai to 90s are pretty much lost from a Western perspective, unless you know Japanese, all right, and you can just watch that shit. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. All right.
So basically within Zenkaiger, he is the big one. So that may or may not assume he's probably gonna be the leader now or some shit. I guess he's gonna be leader because of that shit from the way that they're described. And he has the Dragon Ranger incorporate. Dragon Ranger woman, you don't know who, but you might know him as the Green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
Okay.
And I guess for that, they just mean the fact that he has a shield. Like, see that stupid, giant, ugly-ass shield thing he has on his arm? He's holding... I guess that's what they mean when Dragon Ranger incorporated to it. I guess... I don't think it has nothing to do with, per se, the character of the Dragon Ranger, but I think it turns up design.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we got Zenkaiger out the way in terms of now we can actually deep dive into the toy leagues and all that shit.
Oh my god.
So starting off, let's start with Zenkai Juren, the Red Ranger's mech. Right? Alright, so Red Ranger's Juren transform into Daijujin. You might not know who the fuck that is, but it's from a Japanese from the Sentai, but you might know it as the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord. That's what that is. Daijujin is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So basically, Zenkai Juren is pretty much the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger robot, right? And you're probably thinking, oh, hold on, why are they? So here's the thing. So Daijujin is from the 16th season of Power Rangers. It's the 16th season of Super Sentai that got adapted. All right, you're probably thinking, why don't they adapt the first season if he is supposed to be the first one, right? Sentai did not have a robot until like 5 seasons in. Okay. Like early on, it was just people in costume fighting about like, oh boy, we're in a costume, we gotta fight the Nazi analogy, right? Or the clan analogy. I forgot. Hold on. I forgot. Sentai had the clan analogy. We gotta fight the clan analogy. It wasn't until like 5 years later that they realized, hey, let's just throw a robot into this shit and call it a day, right? And call it a day. Yeah. So he's based off the 16th. Robot. That's who Daijujin. And then with Yellow, with his Zenkai Ganon. Gowon. Oh, I just realized. It's based on Gao King. So in terms of who that is, in terms of adaptation, that's the Wild Force Megazord. If you remember Power Rangers Wild Force.
Okay.
Yeah, that is that robot. I don't know if you remember who the fuck that robot is. Do you want me to put up an image of that?
Please put up images. Sure. Please. I was going to type it in and look it up, but if you can get the images up there, then yeah, that'd be easier for me.
Oh, you can type the shit up. Just fucking type in Powers Wild Force Megazord. That's who that is. That's Gao King. Okay. So this is Gal King. I'm not gonna link the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger because that's pretty iconic at this point in terms of pop culture media.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's who the Yellow Ranger is supposed. So within this is, if we go on to toy rumors right now, or the supposed link, Zenkaiger is the only human ranger, right? While the other members are machines or some shit. But within Sentai, that's not new. We have had season where we had a member that was just full on a robot, right? That didn't have like a human counterpart or something. Like, it was just straight up a robot. Like, hey yo, what's up? I'm a robot. Beep beep boop bop bop. I'm not a robot girl though, so that kind of sucks. Okay.
Okay then.
Yeah. So we had robots within the season that are just straight up members, you know. So that's so the rumors of, but not having the 4 members of the team being straight up. So I don't know how the fuck they're gonna work with that shit, unless they're like some weird fucking human form, you know, right? Right. So that's Zenkai, Gagarin, or Yellow, because we don't have their team names yet or some shit, right? Because right now the only leaks is we just have the Mechas leak. But if we just go on traditional Sentai team, it's literally the third word, the whatever the 4 before the Jur, right? So in this case, so if it's Zenkaiger, then it's Zenkai, and then you just put in the color, that Ranger's color. That's how it works. So in this case, it would be Zenkai Yellow, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So then we have the next 2 members, Zenkai Pink and Zenkai Blue, right?
Yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah. So the next 2 team members is Zenkai Majin, which is pink, and which is that she transforms into Magic King Robot. So literally based on the fact of this name, how it's pronounced, you can literally tell it's some weird magic shit. All right.
Yeah.
Right. Because it says Magi, Magi. Right. So she is from the Magic season of Sentai called Maho Sentai Magi Ranger, and in the West. And in the West, it was adapted as Power Rangers Mystic Force. That was a season where they were magicians and shit. That was a season that was literally created because of Harry Potter, right? no, that season came out in 2004, in 2000, 2003, 2004.
Oh, that's
2004.
around that time, isn't it?
It's literally around the, I think, what was that? What Harry Potter season was that? Was that Goblet of Fire by that time? It was Goblet of Fire, right?
Which 2003 you said, or 2004?
2004, Harry Potter. What was 2004?
Around 2003 was Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay, so yeah, so it's pretty much at that time. That's when the Harry Potter hype was really living at. So literally Toei be like, hey yo, these kids love their Harry Potter, right? Because usually like Toei being a toy company, they do ride the train of whatever the fuck's the popular gimmick of the curve. So literally they saw that Harry Potter was being popular, like, oh fuck, let's just do a magic season, right? Because going back to Zoo Ranger or Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, right? That season was made in 1993. Okay, William. Hey, do you remember what came out in the summer of 1990s?
No, because I wasn't technically born during around that time.
Here, maybe this will help. Da, 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 da,
oh god,
da,
okay, you see? Yeah, okay, there you go. Jurassic Park. Woo.
Yeah, so that was when Jurassic Park came out, and of course, as you know, being a 90s kid, right? And seeing Space Jam, okay? Right? We all love Jurassic Park. And then Toei was like, oh fuck, people love dinosaurs, so they made Zoo Ranger, which is or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which was later adapted.
Wow,
so they do.
They really just ride that train, huh?
Oh, they do. There was a season where the main gimmick was Cube because Minecraft existed.
Wait, are we serious? So we literally because of Minecraft, it's just like, oh, okay, Power Ranger Cube, Lamau.
Yeah, this was the worst part. Is they had nothing to do with Minecraft. It's with the only gimmick being the fact that they had Cube. Like they had Cube as their stupid. I'm gonna link you to some to see.
How did they get that to work? Just for Cube as a gimmick. How do you get that to work,
Cube.
Man?
So it's like here are the cubes, okay? I'm gonna link you to the cube of Zoologger. This is Zoologger, okay? So they're all cubes, okay? This season not probably one of the best because of that shit. Like these toys were really blocky as fuck. These probably weren't the best.
Yeah, they feel like wait, they really made the machines into cubes too, huh?
Yeah. So these things had 2 forms. They had their stupid cube form. They transformed into an animal, and then they transformed into the mecha. All right, this is an example of an animal from Zoologger. Okay, the animal season. This was also an anniversary season, by the way. Zoojer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't take that much pride or effort into it to make it an anniversary. It just existed. They remember it was an anniversary season, like 30 episodes in, and they had one anniversary episode, and then they called it a day.
Wow, they just really didn't care at that point, didn't they?
Yeah, they thought that, ooh boy, we have Minecraft, but then when the toy sale came, I'd be like, ooh boy, maybe we should have thought more about these toy gimmicks, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Sentai and season. The season rise or dies based on toy sales, alright? That's literally how Sentai operates. Like, if your toy sale is good, alright, we're gonna go all the way, but if your toy sale starts like, maybe we should rethink the next season and all that shit, right? Because you know the budget spending and all that shit, right? It's like if you were it's like if you were given money to produce a movie, right? And your movie does underperform, right? If it times for a sequel, yeah, you're probably not gonna get the same amount you're gonna get, right?
Yeah, they're gonna give you less because like, well, the first one wasn't popular.
But if your movie ended up being like, ooh, Peter Jackson, this is a good Lord of the Rings. You should make The Hobbit next. Here's more money to make The Hobbit.
You just depressed me, Austin. I'm sad now.
Okay, here, I'll make you feel better. Robot Girls.
Okay, I'm better. Okay. But alright, where were we? We were at Blocks.
Okay, so Blocks. Yeah, so that season had Blocks. Yeah, so that's what Magi Ranger is. This is the Magi. So that's Magi King like robot. While Blue transferred into a dump truck based on Daiboken. That was the season where they were on an adventure. Literally, the theme of that season was adventure, right? Like, oh fuck,
okay.
we love adventure. This was adapted into the West as Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. Not very good as a season, but this season was cool enough.
In terms of Japan or in terms of America?
America, Operation Overdrive, not very good of a season, all right?
Okay.
Because that's when Disney was doing this shit, and Disney stopped caring about it. Yeah, this season was okay. It had some good moments, you know. Mm-hmm. This was also an anniversary season. This was the 30th anniversary, if I remember correctly. Yes, Volcano was the 30th anniversary of Sentai. So that's what this thing transforms into. Let me see if I could find out. Look up Daiboken. And that was, oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. This is Daiboken. So this is what supposedly the fucking the Blue Ranger's base is going to be based on if we go by these if we could base on the toy gimmick, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so let's move on to the third point of the initial reveal, and it's the Henshin device. So and so the Sentai gear pull. So we don't know what the fuck this thing looks like. This thing does not give us any clear indication of what the fuck the Henshin device is or what it does, right? Because every Henshin device has a stupid gimmick onto it, like what we have with Kira Major, with Kira Major and some shit, right? It's like, oh boy, they spin the knob, all right? They spin the knob, okay? But like in recent years, this season is not doing it, but in other seasons, you have some type of weird collectible gimmick, right? I would start probably around 2011, 2010 was when they really start hammering on the collectible gimmick of the season, right? They're like, oh fuck, we can start abusing kids, like, hey yo kids, buy our stupid toys and everything, right? But we could somewhat get this season's gimmick based on the description of the Zenkai transmission device. When you insert a Sentai gear, pull the lever, and it changed the front to the gun, blah 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 blah. And each Sentai gear will have the Sentai name and number. So based on that, I would assume it's going to be like Q Roger, another dinosaur basically, where they had batteries as their
Wait,
see. Oh, that's
batteries
the wrong
as
one.
a theme or something?
Yeah. So let's see. So Q Roger gun. So this is how this season worked out. So they had the gun, right? Yeah, you had a gun, all right? Because you know guns. Because Japan loves guns, all right? Because no one's allowed to own a gun in Japan.
Oh,
right?
wow.
So that's how this season works. So in this season, how this trend was that you had these battery shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had these fucking batteries right here, right?
Yeah.
So you would insert the battery. Each battery was numbered 1 through 1 through whatever the fuck your ranger's name was. So you would take the battery and you insert that in, and then you transform into that respective ranger color, right? So if you had the Red Ranger battery, I think he was 1, I believe. You transfer into the Red Ranger, and then 1 through 6 and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And so based on this, it's probably looking at the same type of gimmick, probably not with batteries, but like with, I don't know what the collectible gimmick, because we had keys, we had batteries, we had balls, like literal balls, right?
Okay. Wow, so from cube to balls. All right then. That's I don't know if that's better or worse.
This was the season where they had literal balls. Well, it wasn't balls. It was like some weird fucking thing on a fucking pedestal that you inserted.
I really wouldn't know what to call that. I really wouldn't know.
Yeah. This is what it looks like. This is what, I don't know what this it's called a Q-Tama. I'll talk about Q Ranger now. This is like the 39th season, right? It's really weird. I don't know what you would call this as a transformation game, but it's easy. Like we had keys and some shit before, okay. Right? This is from one of my favorite seasons. It's called a Gokaiger, right? So, Ranger key. This was really cool. So this is how this season worked. Okay, that's the Japanese version. That's the American, right? So this is a fan favorite anniversary due to how well the season was executed. This is how they transfer into Past Ranger. They just straight up had keys of them. Hey, this is a really good. A lot of people like this because it was really well done.
No, I remember this. No, I remember you having these things. Remember, and then you wanted to make them into USBs.
I did, and I sold that shit for money. But enough about early internet investment. Okay.
Oh my god, that's a blast from the past, but alright then.
Yeah, this was 2012. Everyone loved this season, alright? Nobody can find fault because this was a very good season. That was the 35th anniversary, and they went all out with that shit. That was a very, very good season because it was a really big callback of for that season, to be honest, in terms of cast and what they did. And who knows? But based on what we see, this season might be doing that due to the fact that we have the other Rangers supposedly just straight up transforming into past mech, or their designs are based on past mechs, right? And then so that's pretty much it for what we have from the initial reveal. Like we still don't know what the other Rangers look like, or what the other the four Rangers look like. Of course, we're always gonna get the 6th Ranger, who's probably gonna do some 6th Ranger bullshit. Oh, by the way, this is how they handled that for So this is the Gokaiger, right? So they're based on pirates, right? They're like, oh boy, yo ho, right? So they transfer. So they would insert the keys to transform into whatever fucking Ranger that they transfer. So this is how the Silver Ranger, right, who embodies the spirit of past 6th Ranger, would transform. I want you to try to take a guess how someone who embodies the 6th Rangers would respect the 6th Ranger in terms of transformation. If the other Ranger just simply transforms into the other, imagine how the 6th Ranger, being different and cool, would do it.
Hey, you know what? You got me, Austin. I mean, unless he starts
wait, you want to know how? He wants their face.
No. He really just puts it.
This is not Photoshop. This is real. This is a real thing from Gokaiger. This is really how they did it.
Oh my
for him.
God. That's really.
That's real.
There is a lot going on here. I feel like it would have been like, the thing is, I'm kind of fine with how he looks, except for the faces. The faces kind of weird me to freak out, man.
It really does.
So much.
It's really fucking stupid. Like his if you ignore the face, like the armor he's wearing is actually really cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's like a cool armor. But then you just have these fucking faces of the Ranger suit just there, right? It's just really fucking weird. I feel like they didn't put much thought into it. They're like, all right, here's the whatchamacallit. Here's his upgrade where he embodies the spirit of past Rangers. All right, what do we do next? Just throw their faces on that shit and call it a day. just call it a day, right?
God, that's. That's so odd. Oh my god.
It's really bad. Like literally, that was my. If anything, I had to say negative about Gokai. There was just that fact of with Gokai Silver Gold mode, where he does transforms like that. It's really fucking bad, right?
Yeah, it really is. Holy shit, man. Oh my god.
So back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so basically this season, supposedly, if we go off the initial rumors, right, there is only one human member, and the other four rangers are supposedly just robots that like beep beep boop bop, boop boop bop, boop bop,
Beep,
right?
boop, bop,
That's
yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh. I can't stop laughing.
I can't get over the whole robot thing. I really can't. Not the robot thing. The whole faces thing. Oh my god.
Okay. Fuck this website that has ad block that tells me to turn off ad blocker. Hey, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit. You fucking bastard. All right. That's all right. Let me. Is there any other rules I have to bring up for us? Okay, no, there's no other suit rumors right now. Okay, but yeah, that's wait, hold on, wait, I'm gonna click on this fucking video by this annoying person. God, she has all that shit in cap lock. It's fucking annoying. What the fuck does she says? Okay, we already knew the shit. Okay, I forgot. We do have a supposed leak of the suit, and it doesn't look good. It looks very busy. If you think so, we've seen Zenkaiger, right? The Red Ranger of the season, right?
Yeah.
This is what supposedly. So right now we don't have a high quality because for some god awful reason, Japan still does not understand the concept of HD cameras on phone, right? We have these super blurry leaked set photos, all right?
Oh my god, that's okay. What is going on here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the same shoulder pads. We have a skirt. Is that
so as you can tell, that's probably the Pink Ranger, right? And she looks very fucking busy. She looks really bulky from this photo, okay?
Yeah, and the helmet doesn't exactly mesh.
Well, no, that's not the helmet. That's probably the so basically how Sentai how Power Rangers outfit works, right? So you don't just put on the spandex on that spandex. You actually wear like undergarments and shit and everything, right? Because you don't want your hair to get so you wear a white
a bald cap or
hoodie.
Something, right?
Yeah, a bowl cap, but it goes all the way to your and it covers your entire face, so it covers everything except your face, so that way nothing gets caught up when you put on the suit.
Okay, basically ignore the blue part there. All right.
Yeah, ignore that white spot right there. That's actually the ball cap that the suit actors would wear before they actually put on the helmet for filming. All right. So supposedly right now that's like the only set leaked photo we have of Zenkaiger with this Pink Ranger who looks extremely bulky, which is based on going off the rumors that they're robots. Like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Where if she's a robot, she's bulky as fuck. I don't know what the fuck that. I think that's supposedly the Yellow Ranger. I guess with his Mega Man foot or something. Yeah,
it's really big. It's very weird.
It's really big, Boots. I don't know what's the deal with that. I don't know what's the deal with what's going with the foot right there. You know.
Yeah. It's also really blurry. It's really hard to tell what's going on in these pictures, man. Hold on. Look, you tell Japan to get off their Sony phones, okay, and get better HD cameras or something, man. Japan needs to get just quit. There he goes.
I might have accidentally closed Discord. I hope William does not leave Discord. I hope he keeps it up recording. I hope William did not stop recording.
No, I didn't stop recording. Okay.
Fuck. Yes, I may or may not have accidentally closed Discord. Okay.
Right.
I hope you did not stop recording.
No, I didn't stop recording.
Okay, good. Okay, we could just keep this audio in. This all right. So back to what I was talking about the rumor mills, right? Yeah. So you see, they're busy as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Right. If we could go off these really blurry set photos, okay, of everything, like they're really bulky, especially whatever's going on with the Yellow Ranger. I assume that's yellow over there because he's wearing an orange, but I assume that's just a filming vest. I assume that's just a filming. That's actually part of his suit design. Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only other thing I can think of to explain it because otherwise, I don't understand the color class. I mean, unless there's a point to it, like how they were doing with the Red Ranger and how he had those colors on him. I don't know if they're gonna do that with the other Rangers, but it's hard to tell, especially with how blurry these shots are.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I don't know why we live in that year where we don't have where we still don't have goddamn HD photo links, right?
Yeah.
I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed. Let's see, and okay.
Again,
Here's another set. Here's another set photo. We could decipher this set photo to figure out what the fuck is going on in it. It might just be the same photo again. Actually,
it is the same photo, but it's just like I can tell a lot more now because of how it's not so close up, and the distance actually kind of helps. The Yellow Ranger is still bulky as fuck, but I can see the Pink Ranger a little more clearly, if that makes sense.
Okay, from this photo, she doesn't look as bulky compared to that other screenshot I just posted. Now that I think about it.
But those shoulder pads are still a thing. I'm assuming.
Yeah, she has really big. She has really big shoulder pads. All right.
Yeah, and then the Yellow Ranger's kind of. I'm assuming he has the same thing going on, but. If that is
and here's the thing about shoulder pads in Sentai. It's not an uncommon thing, but the problem is you don't really start off with shoulder pads. You just start with like a basic spandex suit, like what we see in Kira Major, right? What we see in Kira Major right now, or some of these other seasons I've been sharing through our conversation screenshot. And you really don't get like shoulder pads unless it's like some weird mid-season armor upgrade or some shit, right? Like, okay, now you have your stupid your stupid armor now. Like, here you go. Here's your armor. Here's your armor, and then you get shoulder pads now. Like, okay, cool, you have armor now, right? So yeah, so shoulder pad. It seems like they're diving really big. They're trying to start off Zenkaiger with a big bang, right?
Yeah.
Of what to expect with going because we've seen Zenkaiger Red Ranger with his fucking busy ass fuck suit design and everything, right?
Yep. Oh my god, there's so much to go on.
Yeah, and then we know the other four Rangers where they're all just fucking robots apparently. And I just realized this only lists 4 Rangers now that I'm looking at it again. I just realized that there's only 4 Rangers that are being listed in the toy leaks.
Let me read it here.
There's only red, yellow.
Oh, okay, you said there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, there really is only 4. Red, yellow, pink, and blue.
Alright, so within Sentai, there's only 3 colors that appear every season, and that's red, yellow, and blue. Alright, those are the 3 colors that appear pretty much every season since the beginning. Right?
Wait, not like pink doesn't show up as often?
I mean, not as a main. We had season where, if you remember Power Rangers Wild Force, right? You had a white ranger, but she had pink accent, and they call it. You're like, that's close enough. That's close enough to being a pink ranger. But we have had season where we don't have a pink ranger, and we just straight up have or going back to Kaku Ranger, the ninja season, right? Kaku Ranger, where we just had fucking ninjas, right? We like pink is not pink nowadays is considered the primary Sentai color. So back then it wasn't. Right, so there we go. Where we just straight up didn't have pink.
Oh wow, look at that shit.
Yeah. So that's Kaku Ranger. Yeah, we just like that pink actually isn't the. It's only in more recent years where like okay, there you go. Now you're fucking now you're cool enough to hang with the gang, right? Like all right.
All right.
Now you're cool enough. But I just realized that from the toy rumors so far, we don't have a 5th Ranger. I don't know what the fuck the deal with that is. I don't know what color we're missing.
I mean,
maybe that every season
maybe we're just missing the one link, honestly.
Oh, the one Ranger, the one ring, some would say.
Yeah,
the one Ranger to tie them up.
Yes,
the one Ranger to tie them all. But don't worry. Who will appear in the prequel sequel? All right, so it's fine.
I swear to God. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Taking deep breaths now. Taking deep breaths.
Okay, so that was my bad attempt at explaining 45 years worth of Sentai history within 45 minutes or so. I pretty much went over everything, even though I technically went over. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even though I only went over 9 seasons, but 9 out of 45 is pretty good for me to explain.
9 out of 35 is pretty good. Yeah, sure, Austin. That is
9
like
out of 45. All right, that's like 10%.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. That's all 45 seasons explained in 45 minutes, Austin. Thank you very much.
Yeah, there you go. Don't worry, don't worry. But this is only based off of the rumors. There's probably gonna be more shit if they're really treating this as a super anniversary season. Where like they're gonna go out and do a lot of callbacks, right? But this is just what we have in terms of toy leaks so far and set photos and all that dumb shit, right? Right, so there you go. That's my early initial explanation. So as of right now, it seems promising. I'm not sure how I feel about the Rangers just straight up being robots, right? Because we had seasons where we had seasons where they had robot team members, but they're like, but the other characters are at least humans or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but for right now, we just straight up supposedly only have one human character who just hangs around with a bunch of robots because he doesn't have any friends apparently.
His only friends are robots, robot girls.
Yeah.
Robot teenage girls or whatever.
Yeah, his only friends are robot teenage girls.
Oh wait, that's a problematic statement right there.
Yeah, that is oh boy. I hope oh boy. Ooh, Jesus fucking Christ. God.
I guess we end it like that, Austin.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I can't. Don't just wait for part 2 because we'll probably end up doing a part 2 of this before the show's aired to give for another initial reaction thoughts. And once more info, because right now we're still very early on in Zenkaiger, where the fuck Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger's fucking review, right? We're just like the show is not gonna premiere for like another 2-3 months as of recording this, so it's still gonna. We still got a while before the show comes out, so we might do another follow-up to this video, probably like the week or some shit before, so we can get so I can do another clarification video update or some shit, and we talk more about this.
If there are any leaks anyway, but who can guarantee that?
I mean, no. By that time, the toy listing. Remember, within any given media project, you sell the toys first before the show airs. So by the time that Zenkaiger would air, we would have full-blown magazine scans of everything for us to go over, for us to discuss and break down.
Okay then. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So this is like as of right, we are super early discussion about this show. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. That's it.
Yep.
All right, that was fun. All right, I'm so glad we got a chance to talk about my robot girl fetish on this show. So that's
that's a really bad way of putting it. Okay. Oh no, jeez.
Jesus. All right, that's it. All right, that's it. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands. Kate, thanks. Bye. That's how we're ending it.